Welcome to Project 11. We've done quite a bit this week. We've assembled and we've placed our assembly on a sheet, and we had all of our blueprints all put together, and we had a set of plans here. And only thing we got left to put on our set of plans that we didn't have in this assembly is we need an exploded view, and often called, and it's oftentimes you'll see a BOM, and that is a bill of materials. And we're going to show you how to get into that. Now, as you well aware of this week, you've done this. You've put together assembly, and then we've made the sheets. We got sheet 1 through 6, and we've got all that set up. So I want to hit save on that. And now what I'm going to do is I want to open another file in Inventor, and you come up here to New, and we've already used the IPTs, an IEM, the IDW. We're still in English because that's what's the unit we used. Now we're going to do what's called an IPN, okay? And double click on that. This is going to let us do an exploded view. And when you open this up, again, toolbar, the ribbon changes. Go to Create View, and you've got to pick an IEM, which is an assembly, because you can't explode just a part by itself. So you have to have an assembly. So when I do this, I open it up, I go look for, there's my week 11. Here's the only assembly I have, so that's what I want to use. It's this one. Hit open. And you can either do it automatic or manual. I don't like the automatic. When you click on it, it lets you do a distance. It just kind of separates the parts at a certain distance. I don't really care for that one too much. I like to be able to manipulate it myself through manual. So hit OK on that. And there's the part. Brought it right in there. And it looks good. That view's good. Or you can do a full isometric, just like that. Now what I want to do is I want to show you some stuff on this. To be able to explode it, we got to go to Tweak Components up here in the ribbon. Click on it. Now, for direction, I always just I want to pick right down here, and you can see my X, Y, and Z, and it should be on that base plate where I start this thing. I'm going to click on that. My components, I'm going to click this, my collar, and this bearing, and I want to click the screws. You can kind of see them highlighted. And that's all I want. And you can see there's the Z coming straight up. The X is going that way and Y is that way. I want to go straight up. So Z, so it'll be a positive Z. And I'm going to go up, let's say 3 inches. And just hit your little check mark and see how it brings it up. And it's showing that looks pretty good. And what I do is just hit good on that. We'll leave it just like that. The next one I want to hit close. Tweak components. The next thing I want to do, again, I want to use this down here at the bottom, and I want to grab my components. I want to grab these, this, and this, and I want to pull it away from the bearing. And again, Z straight up, so I want to pull it up. Let's try 2. Just like that. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? So all you have to do is hit close, and this one's got the, and let's see, if you want the trails on there, you can keep the trails on it. Or not, but right there is this thing exploded. Now if you want, you can grab this, and you can actually pull these. You see how you can pull them? You just got to get that little, just like that, and then you can kind of pull them however you want them. But this right here is a good look for it, and we'll keep that. I don't want to hide the trails. I really like the trails on there. But That's how you do it. It's really simple, really easy. And you didn't take your assembly apart. You just took in this one view and you exploded it. And all you have to do is hit save on this, and we'll save it to week 11. This is an IPN. Hit save. Yes to all. We're good shape. And see how your IEM didn't change a bit. It was just in this IPN we changed it just showed how it exploded. Now you can also do something else that's pretty cool. You can also video this by hitting animate. You can hit play, and it'll actually show you how this thing goes together. And if you want to record it, you can do that too. And I'll show you how to record it. To record it, you hit this one right here, and you basically save it where you know where it's going to be at. I always save everything together, and there should be a project 11 here somewhere. There it is, open. And I want to call this explosion 1. It's fine. And the only thing you have to do is, you got to come in here, and you might have to work around with this to find what's the best view on it. I'm just going to hit OK on that one, and basically hit play on it, and it's tape recording it as we speak. And we're done. And now if I were to go into now I can actually go in here, and there's that video, and I can double click it and I can watch my video. And it, I didn't get a chance to really go into it and see what was the best quality, so it'll show up here in a little video. And you can see it there. I needed to have it just a little bit better centered, but you can kind of see there. The quality isn't too good on the one I chose, but it's pretty cool. Now let's get back into this. Probably whenever you videotape it, put it in the center. Alright, so now I want to go back into my IDW with my prints. You remember that? I want to go to sheet 2, and I want to place my views and hit base. I want to bring that in, and before I do, I want to turn it in an isometric view like that. I want to bring it in there, and it's a little bit large, isn't it? I mean, everything's kind of, you can scale that down 1 to 1, 1 to 2. It's a little bit small like that. We can make this one not to scale and do like a 3 to 4. It's not a typical scale, but might make it look a little better like that. Now you can see that it's it doesn't have any color to it. You can leave it like that, or you can edit the view by right clicking on your mouse. Again, you just hover till you see the perforated edit view, and then just go to shade it. You can do it like that. Now come up here to annotate and put your you can put a parts list, and you need to put a parts list on this one as well. Just click on it, hit OK, put her up over here in the corner, same as what was on the first page, and then put your balloons on. Right click on it, try to keep them the same angle, continue, try to eyeball it in, they're about the same angle. Makes it look better like that. And there she is for you. Now if we go back in here and look at our sheet, there's this complete assembly. There is the bill of materials. Here's our exploded view. Sheet 3, sheet 4, sheet 5, sheet 6, and you've got a complete set of drawings. Make sure you save it.